There's something about them. You notice it the second they walk into the room. They don't speak first. They don't try to impress anyone. And yet, everyone feels their presence. It's not arrogance. It's not desperation for attention. It's something far more powerful. Silent attraction. The kind of presence that makes people respect you before you say a word. That makes them curious about you. That makes them remember you. And the secret? It's not about looks. It's not about money. It's about a set of highly disciplined, socially attractive habits rooted in Stoic wisdom that separate the ordinary from the unforgettable. And today I'm going to reveal 11 powerful habits that will make you effortlessly magnetic without uttering a single word. But before we dive in, if you want to develop unshakable confidence, self-mastery, and a presence that commands respect, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this is the knowledge that will change how the world sees you. Now let's begin. 1. Master the art of composure. A man who can't control his emotions controls nothing. Look around. The world is filled with people who overreact, who let their emotions dictate their actions, who lose their cool over the smallest inconvenience. But the ones who stand out, the ones who command respect, are those who remain calm no matter what. Imagine this. Two men are confronted with the same insult. One of them snaps, raises his voice, and throws a tantrum. The other? He just smirks, gives a measured glance, and moves on like nothing happened. Who looks stronger? Who looks more in control? The ability to stay composed, especially under pressure, is one of the rarest and most magnetic traits a person can have. Because when the world sees that nothing rattles you, it assumes you are above the chaos. Stoics understood this. Marcus Aurelius himself ruled over an empire, facing betrayals, wars, and personal tragedies. And yet, he never let emotions control him. He stayed calm, measured, and powerful. If you want to be silently attractive, train yourself to never be easily provoked. A calm mind is a dominant mind, and dominance is magnetic. 2. Develop unshakable confidence. Confidence isn't loud. It doesn't need to be. Real confidence is felt before it's heard. It's in the way you carry yourself, the way you move, the way you handle situations without trying too hard. Weak men try to prove their worth. Strong men already know it. If you walk into a room and feel the need to be the loudest, the funniest, or the most opinionated, you're doing it wrong. Confidence isn't about seeking attention. It's about being so sure of yourself that attention naturally follows. The Stoics taught that true confidence comes from within. It's not about how others see you, it's about how you see yourself. Want to build unshakable confidence? Master something. Anything. Excellence breeds certainty, and certainty? It's irresistibly attractive. 3. Make eye contact without fear. The eyes are the gateway to dominance. Most people avoid eye contact. They glance away too soon, look down when they speak, or worse, dart their eyes around nervously. And what does that signal? Weakness, submission, fear. Now picture someone who meets your gaze with calm, controlled intensity. They don't glare. They don't stare aggressively. They just hold eye contact with a quiet confidence that says, I am comfortable with myself. That is powerful. Stoic warriors understood this. When facing their enemies, they didn't flinch. They didn't look away. They owned the moment with their presence alone. Want to be silently attractive? Start by training yourself to hold eye contact a little longer than usual. Not in a creepy way, not in a forced way, just long enough to show that you are fully present and unshaken. Speak less, mean more. Most people talk too much. They over-explain. They ramble. They try to fill every silence with words because they fear that saying less makes them less important. But the truth? The more you talk, the less impact your words have. The silently attractive understand this. They don't speak just to fill space. When they do speak, their words are measured, intentional, and powerful. Ever notice how the most respected figures in history weren't the ones who spoke the most, but the ones who spoke with the most weight? That's no accident. The Stoics believed in controlling speech. Marcus Aurelius himself wrote, "Do not waste what remains of your life in speculating about your neighbors. Instead, focus on doing what nature demands of you." Silence is powerful. It creates mystery. It forces people to listen when you do speak. So if you want to be more attractive, speak less, but make it count. 5. Build a strong, controlled body language. Your body talks before you do. Before you even say a word, people have already judged you based on how you stand, move, and carry yourself. Do you slouch? Do you fidget? Do you avoid standing tall? Then you're telling the world that you don't believe in your own power. On the other hand, picture someone who moves with purpose. Their posture is straight, their gestures are slow and controlled, and their presence fills the space without effort. That's the kind of body language that commands attention without seeking it. The Stoics knew that the way you present yourself is a reflection of your inner discipline. Want to instantly appear more confident and attractive? Straighten your posture. Walk with purpose. Slow down your movements. Take up space naturally. Your body should communicate strength, control, and ease. Anything less is a waste of your silent power. 6. Show genuine interest in others. You know what's more attractive than talking about yourself? Making others feel important. Most people are self-absorbed. They talk about themselves endlessly, waiting for their turn to speak instead of actually listening. But the silently attractive? They do the opposite. They listen more than they talk. And not just passive listening, deep, engaged listening. They maintain eye contact. They ask thoughtful questions. They make the other person feel seen and heard. Why is this so powerful? Because when you make someone feel valued, they naturally become drawn to you. They walk away thinking, "There's something different about this person. I want to be around them more." Stoics like Epictetus emphasized the power of listening. He once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." Master this, and people won't just like you, they'll gravitate toward you. 7. Develop a deep sense of purpose. There's nothing more attractive than a person who knows exactly where they're going. Look at the most admired individuals throughout history. Were they drifting through life, seeking approval, chasing temporary pleasures? No. They had a mission, a clear, unshakable purpose that guided every action. When you have a purpose, people feel it, even if you never say a word. It shows in your posture, in your focus, in the way you carry yourself. You don't need to prove yourself to anyone because you're too busy building something greater. The Stoics believed that having a clear sense of purpose makes you immune to distractions and trivial opinions. Marcus Aurelius himself said, "Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." Stop worrying about impressing others. Instead, focus on your mission. Whether it's mastering a skill, building something meaningful, or becoming the best version of yourself, commit to it fully. Because when you do, the world won't just respect you, it will follow you. 8. Be comfortable with silence. Most people fear silence. They feel the need to fill every quiet moment with small talk, nervous laughter, or meaningless chatter. But the ones who truly hold power, they embrace silence. Think of a high-stakes negotiation. The person who speaks first usually loses. The one who stays quiet, controlled, unbothered, wins. Silence is a form of strength. It forces people to lean in, to wonder what you're thinking, to respect the fact that you don't need to fill space with unnecessary noise. The Stoics understood this deeply. Epictetus once said, "If you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid." In other words, stop trying to prove yourself with words. Let your presence do the talking. So, next time you're in a conversation, resist the urge to speak just for the sake of it. Let silence settle. Let people feel your calm, unshaken energy, because the person who is most comfortable with silence owns the room. 9. Master emotional control. The world is full of reactive people. They get triggered easily. They lash out. They let emotions dictate their decisions. But the ones who hold true power, they remain in control, always. Picture this. Someone insults you. Do you snap back, trying to defend your pride? Or do you just smile, completely unfazed because their words have no power over you? When people see that you can't be shaken, they automatically respect you. They sense that you're on a different level. Stoicism teaches that emotional control is the foundation of inner strength. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The moment you stop reacting emotionally is the moment you become truly powerful. No one can manipulate you. No one can break your composure. And that is magnetic. 10. Set high standards for yourself. People respect those who respect themselves. If you tolerate mediocrity, if you allow disrespect, if you settle for less than you deserve, don't expect others to see you as someone of value. Silently attractive people set high standards. They don't beg for respect. They command it by the way they carry themselves. Seneca, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wrote, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you yourself can improve." Translation: surround yourself with people who push you to grow. Cut out those who drag you down. Whether it's your career, your relationships, or your personal growth, never lower your standards just to fit in. Because the moment you do, you send a clear message to the world. You don't value yourself, and nothing is less attractive than that. 11. Walk away when necessary. This is the ultimate power move. Most people cling to bad relationships, to meaningless friendships, to situations that drain their energy. But the silently attractive, they have no fear of walking away. Why? Because they understand their own value. They don't chase, they don't beg, they don't stay where they're not respected. Think about it. The person who clings desperately to what isn't working, or the one who walks away without hesitation, knowing they'll be fine no matter what. The Stoics lived by this principle. They knew that detachment is strength. Epictetus put it perfectly. He who is not a slave to his desires is truly free. Walking away isn't weakness. It's the ultimate display of self-respect and control. Master this, and people will chase you. Opportunities will seek you. The world will realize that you are someone who cannot be controlled. And that is true, silent power. These 11 habits will transform you into someone who commands respect and attraction without saying a word. But here's the truth. Most people will never master them. They'll watch this video, agree with the ideas, and then go right back to their old habits. But if you're different, if you're serious about building unshakable confidence, social dominance, and silent attraction, then it's time to start applying this wisdom. Which habit resonated with you the most? Drop it in the comments below. And if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because this is just the beginning. See you in the next video.